Welcome to 2020, guys. I've just anchored up the boat. It's super shallow, but I'm at my favorite place, Shark Bay, and I'm gonna head up to the dunes there and answer your questions that you gave me last year on Instagram. I put a post up asking for any questions you want to know about me or YouTube and my life, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna head over to the dune. I got a lot of questions to get through, and we're just gonna get straight into it. The funniest part is that the tide's coming up, so I'm gonna be on that dune answering questions, and before I know it, this is gonna be, you know, super deep, and I'm probably gonna have to swim like a kilometer out to get the boat. But that's all right. You gotta do what you gotta do for the shot. Look at all the stingray holes. Nope. Oh, watch out. Sorry, mate. Let me through. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oh. All right, guys, let's answer some of these questions in the shade because it's very hot. Before we get started though, check out these shorts. They're mud crab shorts. They got little mud crabs all over them. And they're really sick. Oh, damn, spiders attached to me. Get out of here, mate. All right, let's get these questions started. So, question number 1. What do you think about the Dolan Twins and how was it working with the twins? All right, so it was maybe over a year ago that Grayson actually sent me a message just saying that he loves my vids on Instagram, and that was really cool because I knew who the Dolan Twins were at the time. I hadn't seen heaps of their vids, but I knew of them, so it was pretty cool that he like watched my vids and enjoyed it. He ended up coming to Australia a couple of weeks ago. We made it happen, we linked up, and I took them out for a 48-hour survival challenge. Now, I was sort of like the tour guide. I came along with them and I helped them because Australia's pretty gnarly and I didn't want them to die. So I had to sort of be there to look out for them, but they did really well. Like, one of the questions I think was, do you think they were over exaggerating? They did like way more than I thought they'd do. They did the whole thing barefoot, which is like pretty big deal. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised at their sort of willpower to go through this challenge. So it was really cool. They were so chill and even nicer off camera than on camera. So it was a really epic experience getting to hang out with the Dolans and their camera crew and all that. Perfect way to end 2019. I had heaps of fun, and I believe that part 2 has been dropped already. So if you guys or my fans haven't seen the videos yet, go to their channel, check out part 1 and part 2 of the challenge. It was really fun to make. I didn't get a video from my own channel. It was such a sick experience. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I got to do that. And the coolest part is they want to keep in contact, you know, it wasn't just like a one-off thing. So I believe I've made friends for a while now. So yeah, that'd be mad. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. I was born on the 3rd of November, 1999. Bloody horsefly trying to eat me. All right, so the third question, who inspired SureHawk? Rough idea of when it'll restock and when are the bucket hats coming. It was actually the end of 2018 that I like created SureHawk. I know it took so long to release, but I was, you know, just working on protecting the brand and doing all the sort of behind the scenes stuff that's all pretty boring. But I wanted to have a proper brand protected that I could, you know, put all my effort into and not sort of do it half-assed. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do it the best I could do it. I'm wearing the Orchid Stone right now. There's gonna be a restock this month. It'll be towards the end of January, and I'm restocking all of the stone wash that people missed out on, as well as tank tops and a new t-shirt design. So if you follow SureHawk on Instagram, you can keep updated with release dates and all that kind of stuff. I had an idea, like I know I wanted to create a brand, but thinking of a brand name is really difficult. Everything's already been taken, so it's really hard. I ended up thinking like sort of what I want this brand to be about, and I sort of like, I want people who like fishing and, you know, boating and being outdoors to wear this brand. And I thought SureHawk because I love animals, I love the land. You know, the shore is what separates the land and the sea. The hawk circles around on top, and I don't know, it all sort of intertwined, and I thought it was really epic. That's how I got the name. I created that myself. But yeah, they'll be restocking, and the bucket hats, I'll get straight onto those. I wanted to release a few more shirts first just to sort of get some products out there, and then now I'm actually going to work on making a bucket hat similar to this one. Yeah, it'll be something like that. Be coming real soon. I'll keep you updated. All right, next question. How did you meet Brooke? How long have you and Brooke been together? So we got a really romantic story on how we met. I actually slid into her DMs, and yeah, here we are today. So yeah, I sort of don't have that many female friends because I make YouTube videos in the bush. But I ended up DMing Brooke out of nowhere, and she replied, and then we hung out, and yeah, it was good fun. So here we are. We've been together for 2 years. Our anniversary is on the 1st of January, so that was only a couple of days ago. Yeah, we're going strong, I guess. It's good. She comes out every now and again, enjoys the the boating and stuff. Next question. It's not a question. You should get a dog to take on your adventures. Someone wrote that, and it got a lot of likes. I've actually always wanted to take a dog out and like have it as a companion for videos. I remember thinking about this back when I was making videos in like 2015. I was like, I can't wait to just like get a dog that I can hang out with. So it's definitely something I do. I'm still living with my parents at the moment. I'd wait till I move out, you know, get enough money to sort of have a place of my own, somewhere where a dog can chill. Get my life sorted before that, because I want the dog to have just the best life ever. Definitely will be getting a dog, and definitely will be taking it on adventures. All right, what do you like more? Mud crabbing, spear fishing, or just fishing? I don't enjoy just fishing that as much. It gets a bit boring. Mud crabbing, it's so hard. You'll be walking through the mangroves for hours. Most of the time you don't even find anything. It gets really exhausting and it's really tough. Spearfishing though, I like spearfishing the most. Even though I like eating crab better than fish, there's just something about like, you can not catch a fish and you still just have such a great time because you're underwater. You're looking at all the awesome coral and the fish. You get to swim, cool down. Like even on a bad day, spearfishing, it's not a bad day. Like it's a good time. It's really fun to just get out there and enjoy the water, yeah. So I feel like spearfishing is probably my favorite thing to do. Leading on from that, another question, why don't you do more fishing? That's a really, really good question. I was actually expecting that because there's another one. The reason I don't do more fishing is because I've just never seemed to have gone and like invested in proper equipment, and so I find it really hard to catch fish. I live in an area where it's sort of a bit fished out. It's hard to catch what I'm looking for, and I got a little tinny, so I can't go like offshore and catch massive stuff. So there's a helicopter going over. I tell you what guys, a New Year's resolution of mine is to fish more. I want to get into fishing. I want to catch squid. I want to catch whiting, just like good eating stuff that is good quality. So yeah, I can't wait to get into the fishing, invest in some proper equipment, and get out there and make some awesome fishing videos. So that will be coming. Yeah, it was a good question though. What do you think is a better way to start spearfishing? Hand spear or spear gun? 100% hand spear. So especially if you're younger, because when I was younger, I only used a hand spear. The accuracy with that, like when you learn how to get a fish with a hand spear and then you transfer over to a gun, it's so easy. Like you already know, you know, how to line it up in the water. And so if you sort of just started with a spear gun and then you tried a hand spear, I feel like you're gonna get less fish than the other way around. I remember when I bought my first spear gun, like I think it was only like last year or the year before, the guy in the store, he's like, oh, do you have any experience? I was like, yeah, I've just used hand spears my whole life. And he's like, mate, that's perfect. You're gonna kill it with this gun. As soon as I got out there, took my first shot and completely missed that dolphin fish. But what I'm trying to say is I would start on a hand spear if you were interested in both. Really cool to sort of like get back a bit more primitive, not just have like a trigger. You got to work for it a bit more, so definitely hand spear. How do you know the mangroves and mud flats so well? It's just going out there. The more you go out, the more you sort of like find stuff, learn more. I've been going out there for as long as I can remember. I got my locations, my favorite spots. I know where good crab holes are, and it's just about getting out there and just like exploring. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be with it. It's just like driving a car. The more you do it, the more you get better, hopefully. Have you ever encountered a croc? This is a really popular question. I have not. Where I live, we don't get crocs. I'm too far south. I would love to go up north for a trip, make some videos, see a croc and wrestle a croc. That'd be so fun. What's your favorite type of fish to catch and cook up? Fish, oh, man. Look, this is probably, it's not my favorite fish to eat, but for some reason I really enjoy getting tilapia because you get to use the hand spear and the bow and arrow and it's like super fun. But favorite fish to like cook up would probably be dolphin fish. Yeah, that's a hard one. Like there's so much out there, but I believe I would have a proper answer by the end of this year when I start fishing more, right? So yeah, a few planes going over top. Who taught you everything about fishing and cooking? So my great grandfather, he did a lot of fishing, had his own oyster farm, he was doing a lot of crabbing, so that's sort of where it comes from on that side of the family. But like my dad sort of taught me fishing as well, I guess. And as you guys would know, no one has taught me cooking. I don't know how to cook. You'd see it in my videos, I'm a terrible cook, but that's all right, I'm just learning myself. I don't think it's that hard to cook fish, really. Just put it on the pan, I guess. Oh, this is a good question. What's your favorite adventure you've ever been on? Man, I know this one. The trip I did with the boys from Back to Basic Adventures. I've gone on heaps of trips before, but that was probably the best trip of my entire life. I was there for I think it was 4 nights, 5 days, I believe. And we went to this little remote island. It's the cleanest water I've ever seen. And we camped on this island, and sort of there was a drop off that we would go out on, spearfish, caught heaps of dream fish, coral trout, caught crayfish, cooked up, you know, some epic meals, caught big fish on the rod. Like, we did it all. Sharks everywhere. It was a trip of a lifetime. I had such a good time, and they were really awesome boys that we did that with, QnA. So yeah, I can't thank them enough for taking me on that trip. It was best trip I ever went on. What's been your favorite video to film? Also, do you prefer solo vids or vids with others in them? Well, to answer that first one, my favorite video I've ever filmed would probably be the bull shark rope swing one. I think it was one of my first videos because I did that with the boys from school, and like we just had such a good time swinging off the rope swing. It was less like sort of stressful trying to get a video, like we were just having fun. And so yeah, spent the whole day just doing flips off that swing, getting perfect shots. And then that night caught a bull shark at the swing, and everything just sort of went perfectly. It turned out to be a really good video. I'm super happy with how it sort of all worked out. So yeah, that would be probably my favorite video I've filmed. One of them. It's hard to pick. There's so many epic ones. And to answer that other question, sometimes I just like going out by myself and doing my thing. But yeah, of course, it's fun to have other people around. It can be hard sometimes because I do all the filming, editing, everything myself. So when I'm solo, yeah, sometimes it gets a bit hard. No, it's definitely, I'm not complaining. Like, it's best job in the world. Either way, if someone wants to come along, like, I'll take them. Otherwise, I'm happy to do it solo because I enjoy my own company a lot more than I probably should, actually. What's another hobby you have besides fishing and cooking? All right, so when I'm not out there filming or yeah, fishing, cooking, that kind of stuff, I pretty much just gym. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do in the world. I go to the gym every single day. People might think that's a bit much, but I like it. That's why I'm there. I like it. I love pushing big, heavy weights, getting as big as I can. It's fun as. Next question that actually comes from that is, what's your workout routine? What helps you stay fit? And what's your squat, bench, and deadlift? Pretty much, I believe making these videos keeps me fit because I'm always, you know, doing physical, strenuous activity, walking out in the mud, hooking up the boat, running around on the sand. So that sort of keeps me like not obese, muscle side of it. Like I build muscle at the gym, and I just like pushing heavy weight. I think if you want to get big or you want to get fit with a bit of muscle, it's just about getting in the gym and just pushing weight. Like, my workout routine sort of consists of like the typical bro split or whatever you call it, where I'll train chest and tries, shoulders, arms, back and bis, legs. Yeah, there's heaps of videos on YouTube. I watch a few different channels like Michael Shid, Simeon Panda, Larry Wheels, Taryn Beckham. Yeah, those guys. I watch videos, and that's how I sort of make my own workout plan. So if you guys want to get serious about gym, just search up on YouTube. There's millions of good videos out there, and it also gets me pumped up too when I watch someone like get a massive bench. For the question asking what my bench, deadlift, and squat is, my bench PB is 105 kilos. I don't max out for deadlift because I just don't really like doing deadlifts that much for my back. And legs, my squat, yeah, I don't squat, I don't train legs. What got you into the lifestyle you're in now, and how can one do what you do? That's tricky. I feel like there's a lot of luck involved, but obviously a lot of hard work too. So it's a hard question to answer. If you have a passion for making videos, I believe you should pursue that, even if it's sort of like part-time while you've got another job. Yeah, I was studying at uni this year, but I just thought I could always go back to uni. I want to make videos, and I want to see if I can get a career out of it because I have a lot of passion in it. And it's not just about the money. Like, if you're there just to make as much money as you can off YouTube or whatnot, you'll never sort of be successful. If that's your only motivation, I would still make YouTube videos if I didn't get paid for it. So yeah, you definitely sort of just need to find something that you really enjoy. Just keep at it. It's not gonna happen overnight. So I guess that's the best answer I got for that question. What keeps you motivated when you're making YouTube videos? Okay, so like I was talking about gym, that's a big thing for me because when I work hard in the gym each day, it's sort of like, what's the word? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like, goes into other aspects of my life, I guess. So when I'm like in the gym and I really push myself and I work hard, it gets me motivated to like then go and make a really good video and then work really hard on the brand, and sort of like, yeah, it just goes into other aspects of my life and makes me sort of try and be the best version of myself. So I believe if you're not working out, that could be a big thing that could help you sort of like get motivation. And it sounds weird because it's got nothing to do with YouTube. For those of you who do work out, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, there's just something about, I don't know. Yeah, I sort of just, I have a passion obviously for these videos. Like, I want to keep making them. So it's not like I have to find motivation. It's just hard to sort of always catch something. So you guys might know recently that I've been posting a lot of videos that I don't actually catch what I'm out looking for. And that's because like I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Like I need to be posting as much as I can, and it's so hard to catch stuff. You don't catch it every time. People who go fishing and crabbing, you know that it's not always a successful time out there. I just like having fun, and I want to post more videos where, you know, I'm not just catching a crab and cooking it up. Like I want there to be more to the videos than just that. I want you guys to see more content and just entertain you guys, because that's what my job is. Are you going to collaborate with Brody Moss from Youngbloods? Brody Moss is mad. We've spoken a bit online over the course of last year, and yeah, we'd definitely do a collab, I believe. If you've seen his videos, it's an epic place, so I'd love to do a trip over there, explore a few places there, and I definitely, if I got the chance, I'd link up with Youngbloods and do a video. That'd be cool, because we do similar stuff, so I reckon that'd be a sick collab. 2020, who knows, maybe. Where is your favorite place to go on the boat? What type of boat and motor do you have, and why? Okay, so this is what I call Shark Bay. I don't think it's officially called Shark Bay, but this is my favorite place to go on the boat. It's pretty close to my place. It's the best sort of location that's local to me. And yeah, it's just this massive sort of like sandbar that runs out, and the water's really shallow, and I just cruise along looking for sharks, turtles, whatever I can find. There's heaps of stuff out here. And my boat, I believe it's a Quintec, I think it's 4.6 meters, and the motor I got on the back is a 4-stroke Yamaha 60 horsepower, and it's sort of like quite a big motor for the tinny. I haven't had any issues. I love the motor. And the boat, the beautiful thing about the boat and why I have that, and you know why I haven't upgraded, is because it gets me pretty much anywhere I want to go. I've done a trip 60 k's offshore in that tinny and survived, and I've also gone up the shallowest creeks. Like it's sitting on the sand over there, and I just love that I can sort of come into the boat ramp and just drive it up onto the concrete. I don't really do that, but like you can bang it around. It's metal. You can just smack it around. Fiberglass boats and big expensive boats, you know, you chip at the bottom of it and stuff. So because I sort of, you know, get in and around places with my filming and stuff, it's probably the best boat for me. But I would upgrade if I got the opportunity for like a sponsor, or if I made a bit more money. I don't know, but for the moment, it's definitely getting the job done. It's fine. Do you get recognized recently? If you see me in public when you're around, yeah, don't be afraid to come up and say hi, have a chat or whatever. Yeah, it's mad. I like saying hi to you guys. It's pretty cool. Damn, these horseflies. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten while exploring? Man, I've eaten some weird stuff. I've eaten huntsman spider. That was strange. I cooked it though. Probably be when I just picked up all those soldier crabs and ate them raw. That was pretty weird. What music do you listen to? What's your favorite song? I mentioned this in the last Q&A. I still listen to my old school rap. A lot of Puck. That's the main artist I listen to, and my favorite song would be When Thugs Cry from Puck. It's a banger, so check it out if you haven't listened to it. And yeah, it's pretty deep. I like my deep songs. Oh, all right, second last question, guys. I've been getting through these as quick as possible. How long do you think you're gonna pursue YouTube, and what are your plans for 2020? I'm gonna pursue YouTube for as long as I possibly can, as well as the brand. I'm really excited to work on the brand, because it's not just something that is like side YouTuber merch, crappy merch where I just throw like my name on it or whatever. I've invested a lot of money into making like a really, really good product. So yeah, I definitely want to grow SureHawk as big as I can, and I'd love to do more collabs in 2020. Post as much as I can. I just want to pump out videos. And actually, I'd love to hit 1 million subscribers. I believe it's possible. I'm at 700 now, so 300,000 more. Let's get to the 1 million. All right, guys. It's the last question. This is the most asked question on YouTube and Instagram history. What the f happened to the Taradara Bros? I've spoken about this in my last Q&A video. The Taradara Bros are done. We're never gonna make a video ever again on that channel. And you guys have been asking me, have you seen Caleb's videos? What did you do? I don't know. Like, there's just all these messages constantly coming into my inbox. So I'm just gonna get some things straight now. There's a rumor that's been going around that claims that Brooke was Caleb's girlfriend and I stole her, or she cheated on him with me or something like that, and that's why we don't hang out anymore. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, that didn't happen. Caleb doesn't even know Brooke. I DM'd her and we're in a relationship now. Just stop with that kind of stuff. I hate when people sort of hear something and somehow it's just been spread out of control and people actually believe it. Second of all, Taradara Bros would still be a thing today if it were up to me. I'm not the one that initiated the breakup. If it was up to me, I'd still be friends with them and I'd still be making videos. So yeah, that's not my fault. And I'm just here to build my own channel back up and keep making videos because I have a love for that. Yes, I have seen the videos that Caleb's posted on YouTube. I don't want him to be depressed, but at the end of the day, he's not my brother by blood. He's not my friend anymore, and he's not my responsibility. Like, for those of you who are saying, you know, be the better man and go say sorry or whatever, I'm not gonna say sorry for doing nothing wrong. Look, I got my own life to sort of work on. If you want to ask about Caleb, he has an Instagram, he's active on it. He has a YouTube. You need to go to his account and ask him how he's going, or if he's okay, or, you know, what's his plans. Like, I don't want people coming to my account talking about Caleb anymore. It's not just a little thing where, you know, I'm holding a grudge and he wants to get back together. That's not how it is. I'm just working on my own channel, building myself back up, and I'm proud of myself for that. I've got a long way to still go, but I've been pumping out the videos and growing my channel back up, and I don't want to go back to the Taradara Bros. I've evolved as a person, I've made new friends, and I've got my life under control, and I'm having fun. It's just bad negative energy when people just keep constantly asking, like, what happened. Yeah, but just know that I'd love to keep making vids if that were an option, but it's not. It's not an option. So I'm gonna move on with my life, keep doing my thing, and I don't wish him bad, but it's not my sort of job to go and help him out. He's not bound to me anymore. I'm my own separate person. So enough with those questions. We're gonna move on. It's been 2 years and I'm really excited, guys. But if you've watched this video and you see someone else commenting, can you just let them know that we just gotta cut that out now and move on? I'm hoping this will be the last video I have to make about it. Stop asking, because I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna reply to you if you're asking about that stuff. If you need to ask Caleb anything, go to his account and ask him. There, I believe that's all the questions. Now I've got to make a big hike. Ooh, it's bright. Out to the boat and go collect it. So yeah, hope you guys learn a bit more about me and about my life, and I'm so excited for this year. So I'm gonna try and smash it this year and just have a good time. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna head off now.